Welcome one and all my fellow fans of Clash of Clans from around the world. It is your host Galadon, and yes, it's true, I almost forgot how to clash. Now, it's been a long time since we actually used a real strategic army and went hardcore, full try hard to try to pick up a 3-star. This is in a recent CWL battle, and of course we are in the 102nd episode of Gem Farm Fix Max That Rush. This is my second strongest Town Hall 15. On my main account, I've recently been using Electro Dragon spam and not really caring as long as I grab 2 stars. On this account, and of course, no cash and gold pass clash, we've been using almost exclusively sneaky goblins and super wall breakers. Yes, plug your ears if you're a hardcore war player, even in war. I know that's a no-no, and many people can get ejected from their clans for such behavior, but it's tough to get ejected when you are the leader, right? Okay, so we are watching a pretty well-executed Queen Charge hybrid funnel right here. This is a strategy you can see often described on the channel, broken down along with other top 3-star strategies if you just subscribe and turn on notifications. And thank you once again. Anybody out there who is using creator code Galadon, you guys don't even know. I'm dead serious. Okay, stop the music. Seriously, those of you that are using my creator code, I really appreciate it. It is one of the main reasons this channel continues. Okay, back to the music and to the battle, which seems to be going pretty well, even though, yes, the Hogs and the Miners had to face the evil Town Hall right in the core. You can see I still have the Warden ability, trying to time it so that it goes off and protects them from the poison bomb. Looks like I went a little bit early, but nonetheless, we are going to make it through. The Barbarian King doing a pretty good job on the left-hand side. Got some wizards following him. The Archer Queen's still up, and that is almost always the sign of a good Queen Charge combo, is getting your Archer Queen to survive late, or ideally, like right here, all the way to the end of the attack. And we picked up, okay, I will admit this is a relatively rare 3-star for me, but only because I haven't really been going full try-hard lately. I've been going try-hard in farming, not so much in war. But speaking of farming, we've got more upgrades to do. And even though I just recently talked about trying to keep all of the builders free, this happens every now and then. So now we are up to 4 free builders. And of course, once I get this far behind, there's no way I'm going to get enough loot to tie everybody up. But I wanted to show you an interesting feature, and this is always fun to do. You know how I love to fast forward the changing of the progress base, right? But when you're using the layout editor and you move your obstacles that are movable, remember, you need to move the movable obstacles in order to use the move all function in the layout editor, okay? Right here. And then 1, 2, 3. We can move everybody. I moved my entire base. I did. I shifted my entire base 3 spaces. And what this is doing is giving me more space on the top left because we need it. There's almost nothing left to upgrade. And we don't have quite enough shovels to move everything. But there you go. Okay. So then let's go ahead and rearrange everything up here on the top left to get that so that we have a gap down here so that as we upgrade other things, we can put them next to the Town Hall, closely next to the use code part of the use code Galadon progress base, and it looks pretty good, right? There you go. You can see we've got a little gap. Wait, no, hold. Let's use this space up here, and then we've got a little bit more of a gap space that we can use when we get these last upgrades done. That way we don't have to do this all the time, even though it is kind of fun. Like I said, doesn't really matter. And I don't even know, actually, now that I think about it, why I'm showing this to you. Probably could have cut this entire piece out, but then you wouldn't have had the enjoyment of listening to me ramble on endlessly. Anyway, so yes, I'm excited about this account going to max Town Hall 15. The question is, what about Town Hall 16? How close are we? Okay, fine. We're kind of a ways away. October 22, right? October of 2022 was Town Hall 15. So we are likely well over a year away, or roughly a year away from Town Hall 16, which is good because we need time to decide what we're doing with all of these accounts. By the time Town Hall 16 releases, we will have no cash, gold pass, this account, and my main account all really close to fully maxed out. And the question is, where do we go from there? Also remember, if no cash clash maxes out completely, then we quit YouTube and Clash of Clans. That's a real thing. I promise you that's going to happen. The day that no cash clash maxes out, we're done. There will be no more playing the game and no more videos. That sounds ominous, but let's be realistic about it, right? The game is designed to keep most free-to-play players, except for those who no-life the game. No insult intended, but yes, to keep most everybody from being able to max out while free-to-play. Okay, we are watching one of my favorite things to try in farming, and that is find a really big, tough base and try to grab all of the loot without using any heroes or the siege machine. Right here, the town hall goes down, we picked it up. A lot of fun. No need to step-by-step this one. I've done it in the past, and hopefully you've seen it if you are a subscriber to the channel. If not, again, reminding you for the second time in one episode that you should be subscribed and have notifications turned on. And wait, if you subscribed the first time, then you just unsubscribed. Oh boy, I apologize. I hate to beat a dead horse. Okay, let's move on to, speaking of beating dead horses, doing more wall upgrades. Yes, and another defensive upgrade. We are down there to the final cannons. So the archer towers, the mortars are done. We just have a few cannons left to go. Lots of footage to get through the last couple of episodes, so you'll notice that we're still a couple of weeks behind the real-time development of this base. And if you want to see how it is right now, this moment, then your best bet is to go to my live streams, and you can even watch them on demand. I have thousands and thousands of hours of me with Facecam at fb.gg/realgaladongaming, farming, warring, failing, and many other interesting things. But okay, for now, you're just gonna have to go with this unless you come by a live stream. And then of course you can always ask me questions. I talk to everybody in my live streams. And for those of you that ask why I don't live stream on Twitch or on YouTube, I actually have found a really cool community over on Facebook. And I know it may sound strange to some of you, but the Facebook community, the chat is relatively quiet and it's relatively reasonable. Like, we have intelligent conversations. Shocking, right? Yes, it's not full of spam emojis begging for free gold passes and starving for attention children. So, you know, if you want to be part of that, make sure you check out the URL at the end of the episode. Okay, now we did break down, and here it is. This is a big moment for me. The lab is going to finally be fully maxed out, even though the Clash team themselves have admitted it's harder to max out the lab than it is everything else in your village. We did it, thanks, of course, in part to hammers and books. Look at that. Oh man, we are so close now to Max Town Hall 15. The lab is donezo. Put it over on the completed side and marvel at that beautiful base with only 5 defenses left to go and a handful of other things, and of course, hero pet levels. Status report time. I'll give you a sneak peek and a hint into future episodes. I think Master League is even better than Champion for farming as a Town Hall 14 or 15. Thankfully, we did not spend any money in today's episode because that is a big enough figure to look at already. For gems, we are dropping though. Gonna need some more gems soon. For walls, also dropping thankfully from 143 all the way down to 134. Defense is down to 5. Let's go, Galafam! Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know I love, think about, and appreciate every single one of you every single day. Now get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. And I hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. Galadon, isn't it a bit too early to be teasing about Town Hall 16,